Mainline Nerdcore. This is it. Podcast episode. Go.
Oh, episode what?
1, 2, 3, 4. 14.
14? Alright.
We've done that
14.
many.
We have
Episode
done that
14.
many. Yeah.
With all four of your equally talented, I mean, maybe not equally attractive,
Oh,
and definitely not equally funny hosts.
damn. So unequal.
True. Maybe equally all equally untalented. We'll put it like that,
That's a good way to put that.
right? How you guys doing?
Doing good, doing good.
Doing good? Ready for the new week?
The new week.
guys- You guys
It's
all? Yeah. I mean, I have Monday off. It's my Monday today.
Oh, I see.
It's
Yeah.
my Tuesday today.
So are we all caught up in the Barbenheimer craze?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Go see
No.
the people that bought the double feature to go see Barbie into Oppenheimer.
Oh,
Yeah, I have not been touched into that.
That's tough. I want to go see Oppenheimer. It looks really good.
It was really good.
I'm probably not going to go see the Barbie movie, but I
Yeah,
will go
no.
see Oppenheimer. Hopefully
The
in
Barbie
IMAX.
movie was also very good,
Interesting.
surprisingly. Like, if you're just going in there expecting like a dumb, goofy movie, you're gonna get a dumb, goofy movie, but
That's
with
fair.
real world undertones.
Yeah, I've heard some mixed things about the Barbie movie. Some people really like it. Some people really hate it.
I
But-
can see why.
Yeah, but I think
bro.
Oppenheimer looks really good. What'd you say, Trix?
nothing.
Oh, okay. I did go see Mission Impossible. Mission Impossible, I thought was pretty good.
I do want to see that.
I give it. It's like for a part one, it's like a 7.5 or an 8. I think if part two is like really has like a really clean finish, it could be like an 8.5, 9.
Yeah, sometimes it's like that when you have part 1, part 2 kind of things. 'Cause
For
the
sure.
the second one makes the first one better.
Exactly.
It's like the 8th Mission Impossible movie.
Yeah, it's the 7th.
Yeah, the next one would be the 8th.
Jesus, how impossible is this mission?
Very.
Well, I mean, it's a
But
bunch
it's actually
of
possible.
yeah, it's a bunch of like it's a chain of equally impossible missions being accomplished.
Yeah. Because
Right?
everything is impossible until it's done.
Until you do it, exactly. But I mean, Tom Cruise really out here carrying the movie industry for real.
Yeah.
That
I-
said, like I said, big weekend for Barbie and Oppenheimer. But
Yeah, I actually only recently watched all of the Mission Impossible movies.
they're good. They're good movies.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed them.
Yeah.
While
Who-
we're on
who
the
was-
topic of movies, did anybody go peep Indiana Jones?
Nah.
Nope.
No.
Lost all interest after Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I had zero interest in watching Dial of Destiny.
Crystal
I
Skull
didn't
was so
Watch
bad.
the movie, but
So bad.
I didn't watch the movie, but I did have a piece spoiled for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know how the movie ends, and I actually think that they ruined what could have potentially been a perfectly good ending. No lie. But I think it was kind of a cash grab in the first place, in my opinion. So,
Oh yeah, for sure. They don't make remakes like that, except for cash.
right. I mean,
Also,
unless it's Mission Impossible, in which case it's just because Tom Cruise wants to do more insane stunts.
True.
I will say I actually enjoyed Crystal Skull.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a good movie by any means, but I do enjoy how bad it is.
I definitely disliked a lot of things about Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Yeah.
I like Shia LaBeouf.
I do like Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
I did not like him in that movie.
Nope.
Speaking of Shia LaBeouf in movies, though, he has that new movie coming out, Padre Pio.
No idea
Where
what
he
that
pl-
is.
It's about like a historical Catholic priest,
I see.
and I think he plays the namesake of the movie, Padre Pio.
Hmm.
It looks pretty interesting. It looks like it's kind of getting panned in reviews, but I mean, it's a religious movie, so I kind of expect that. You know?
Yeah.
But I like Shia LaBeouf. He's a really interesting actor. He always is like very committed to the role. It feels like, you know.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
But, well, if you're acting in movies as big as he's been in, like, you pretty much better be.
Mm-hmm.
I only remember
Otherwise,
him
how
from,
did you land the role?
I only really remember him from Transformers.
Nah,
Yeah.
come on. He's had Disturbia.
He did some more indie stuff later. Like I thought, what was it, Honey Boy? I thought that was a good one. And then Peanut Butter Falcon was another interesting movie that he did. Those were kind of lower budget, but honestly, I think better than some of his earlier stuff.
Let me look up movies he's in, because I don't remember. I'll probably be like, oh yeah, he plays
Transformers
that
1
guy
and
in
2,
that movie.
Disturbia, Honey
Uh-huh.
Boy.
The way you spell his
Wasn't
name
he
is
in-
weird.
Wasn't he in Pineapple Express? Or am I tripping?
What the fuck is that?
You don't know Pineapple
I'm
Express?
sorry.
is?
Did you just ask what is Pineapple Express?
Yes,
Wow.
I
That's
did.
what I'm saying. What the fuck?
That's crazy. Have you?
That is a
have you,
time, bro.
have you actually not heard of?
I have actually
Pineapple?
never heard that before in my life.
Wow.
So Pineapple Express is it's one of
It's
the movies
it's one of like
that
the iconic like mid to late 2000s like the stoner movies, right? It was like Super Bad and Pineapple Express, and then like later like Kick Ass came out, right? It's like those kind
Tropic
of movies.
Thunder.
Yeah, Tropic Thunder. Like, it's all in that kind of vein.
I see.
Tropic
Yeah,
Thunder, I think, outdoes all of
stars,
them. Though. Tropic
Seth
Thunder is
Rogen.
a masterpiece.
Seth Rogen and James Franco.
Yeah. Yeah. They're
Yeah.
like
They do a lot of shit together.
yeah. It's like
The Interview.
Yeah, the interview was pretty funny,
Good times back then.
right? When times were simpler, when Robert Downey Jr. could put on blackface and everybody was okay with it.
Bro.
That's a good ass movie though. Tropic Thunder. Oh my god.
Oh, he's in Holes. He's the
Yeah.
main kid in Holes.
That's true. What was it? Sam Witwicky?
Yeah.
Or was
No,
that in
that's
Transformers?
that's Transformers.
He was in Holes. It was
Stanley something.
Stanley Yelnats.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, because his last name was his first name backwards.
Oh, I
That's
never
funny.
realized that.
Apparently he voices a penguin in Surf's Up.
Based. Damn, Surf's Up. That's not a
Which
movie I've
fucking
even heard
one?
of in a long time.
Which one?
Hold on.
Ain't no fucking way. Tell me it's Big Kahuna.
Cody Maverick.
He's the main penguin from Surf's Up.
Yeah.
Wait, I actually didn't know that.
That is insane.
That's funny. Alright, good to know.
I love it.
Learn something new every day.
Cody.
Alright, so do
man.
you want to jump into drops?
I guess we can talk about like the music that came out this week on our music podcast.
I guess. I mean, this isn't a music anime general podcast.
Yeah. I figured media,
Media, yeah, that's a good way to say it.
right? All right, who had the best drop this week?
Big Wire.
Game Boy Jones.
Don't fucking lie to me and say McGuire. You think Game Boy?
I think Game Boy.
I think.
I would also say Game Boy.
I kind of liked Schwabity's drop this week.
I hated it.
Really?
Yep.
I like the hook.
I don't.
What was Schwabity's again?
The Anomaly, the Spider-Verse one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I didn't like the
wasn't
hook.
That being a fan of it.
I thought it was really like messy and convoluted. It was kind of like it just didn't sound right.
Really?
I feel like I could barely.
Ham and Mari.
I feel like I could barely hear the vocals. Which one, Trix?
Both.
Both. All right, fair enough.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I also liked.
Oh.
Speaking of the hook on Schwab's, I also really liked the hook on Rustage's track.
Oh yeah, that one's good. Jonathan
I
Young's
think the
good.
hook is the best thing on that track, and then the rest
Yeah,
just
Black
feels like he
Clover.
doesn't fit on his own song.
I don't know. I thought Rustage's verses were pretty decent. I mean,
They were
they
good
sounded like
verses,
Rustage
just like they
verses.
didn't match.
I don't know. I
Um,
think I do
I g-
prefer the Chainsaw Man one over that one, but I thought it was still good.
yeah, I would say
Yeah.
I like the hook more
Really?
on this one, but I like the
Oh
overall song better for Chainsaw Man.
no, I thought the one on Chainsaw Man was catchier, and I like catchy hooks. So
Was it catchier?
It was definitely the entire song was
Um,
catchier than the Yami one.
hmm, I don't know if I agree.
I don't
really
remember the Chainsaw one.
I just listened to it again, and then you yeah, it's definitely
interesting.
catchier.
All right, give me a sec. I'm gonna go listen to it.
All right, let's
Rustage,
talk about Ham and Mari.
Also,
Lost in the Night.
Ham and Mario, I think, was good.
I
Yeah,
agree. It was my favorite Mari drop in a while.
yeah, the Mari one was good. And the Ham one was good. Both of them. Real killers, real killers.
Nikki Trax put out a good song for what the fuck is his name? Gyu?
Gyo Tomioka
The dude from Demon Slayer with the shotgun.
with the shotgun.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, is that from the new
Whatever that
season?
gun is.
Oh, the one guy that actually has like a straight up gun. Okay, got it. Hold on. Let me look
Yeah.
him up.
Yeah.
The guy with the scar.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Gyu is the water guy. Hold on. Demon Slayer.
I know it begins with a G. Now I'm thinking Gozaburo, and I know that's not it because that's one of the bad guys from fucking Yu-Gi-Oh.
Mm.
Guther.
Okay, I listened to the hook in Lost in the Night, and I still prefer the new one.
but is
Huh?
it catchier?
Um, I think they're pretty comparable.
Okay, fair. All right, and it's Genya.
No.
Move on, man.
Yeah, Kenya.
I just like the intensity in the new one. Right, Lost in the Night's it's a little too like vibey for me.
It's too vibey.
Too
That's crazy.
vibey.
That's crazy.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, because Jonathan Young is like a metal singer, right? Like he has so much. He can bring so much intensity to a performance, and it was like a little more laid back than what I was anticipating. Which, to be fair to the song, Rustage brings the intensity in the final hook, right? Because he does his like
Burst over
rapping
the
over
chorus
the
thing.
vocals.
yeah his like rapping over the hook thing, rev it up and all that. But
So note to artists: be sure not to make your music too good, or Para won't like it.
yeah, that's what I said for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Those that honestly, the exact words that I was looking for.
Perfect.
Don't make your music too good. I only listen to trash.
Free Soul, Free Soul. Sorry.
Yeah, true. Free Soul had a drop. I didn't like it this week. Sorry, Free Soul.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, speaking of Free Soul.
Good thumbnail though.
I didn't listen to the song, but
Wow.
I'm not sorry, Free Soul.
Wow, that's tough. Yeah, actually, was gonna do him like that.
We should get Free Soul on the
I do not
podcast.
enjoy Free Soul. There's
should
actually only been one Free Soul verse that I liked.
I mean,
Oh,
I've
you know
liked.
what?
There's been more verses
Never
that I've
mind.
liked. It's just
Never
his
mind.
songs.
Mm-hmm.
Because he can bring a
Actually, yeah,
specific kind of
one.
energy and vibe to a track that adds a little flavor to something. But just that as a whole track does not work.
For sure. Yeah, I think Free Soul is a good rapper and like puts words together in a way that is interesting the majority of the time. I think he would be like really well set to like make friends with a good singer who can do hooks. And then they'd be great. Right?
Maybe I'm not.
Mm.
Depends on who he could collab with.
Sure. Oh, you know what? Actually, I really liked the Connor Quest drop this week.
Oh yeah, I did like that one. It actually gave me a lot of Doctor's In vibes,
hmm
and I
That was
enjoyed it.
okay.
I like the kind of like rock instrumental.
Yeah, yeah. I like when he
Did
leads
not
into
like New Divide.
his rock bag. Wasn't that last week?
Yeah, I feel like
Hmm?
Divide didn't drop this week.
Was it last week?
Yeah. I didn't care for it either. Oh, because you weren't here last week. That's right.
Oh, that's
Right.
right. Yeah, I was saying what I said last week about the Divide track was that I'm almost never a fan of his Dragon Ball songs because they're always kind of power metal, and it's just like not my vibe.
They're more like Shwabadi said it best in his reaction to the Cell song. It's more like prog rock than it is like power metal or any like type of metal.
Maybe.
And I might just not like prog or things that sound like prog.
Hmm.
I just don't. Never mind.
He prefers conservative rock.
I'm just not gonna say what I was gonna say. Golden EMP
Golden MP.
dropped a song.
Not often that you get like a full acoustic song
Yeah, I
in,
liked
in nerdcore.
I liked the vocals. I liked what he was
Mm-hmm.
saying, and so the feel of it. It felt a little too Christian rock for me.
It reminded me a lot of it gave me a lot of vibes like Stay by Post Malone is kind of what I felt from it. I don't know if you guys have heard that one.
Yeah,
I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the kind of vibe I got from it. I liked it. I mean, I
just
I
feel
love
like
Golden
you
EMP.
could have
I'm such a simp.
you could have swapped out the lyrics for something like churchy, and it would have just that's instantly something that plays in like a Christian church. That's just
Maybe.
it had that sound to it, and I couldn't get
I
past
mean,
that sound.
I'm gonna be real with you. A lot of Christian rock sounds really good.
Oh yeah, no.
Right?
One of my
Like,
favorite bands of all time is Christian rock band, but I
right?
meant like more like the church kind of.
Yeah, like the aesthetic.
Yeah, like never mind. I'm not gonna sing anything. That sounds stupid. I could sing exactly what I'm thinking of, but I'm not. So
Right.
Uh,
But
What
I
First
about,
like
rainy
it.
day song I like.
oh yeah, the Rainy Day song was good.
did he
It
drop
was
again?
Yeah, he's dropping a song every week this month for it's all Fate songs
Oh, why?
because he wants to.
He likes Fate.
That seems like a random time. I don't know.
Let me see what the actual post was. It
Sure,
says
just feels like a
it's
time.
Fate season, and we're kicking off July with a track for Best King Mordred, dropping on my birthday 7/7. After that, oh, happy birthday, Rainy! I didn't even know that. And then
Favorite
yeah,
rainy song.
my favorite Rainy song of all time.
I'm saying that one mine.
Really, I didn't like the Side Aid performance.
I didn't listen to it.
No, you
I
should.
didn't- Yeah, I mean, I didn't realize he dropped
But-
again.
I would say Grail War was probably my least favorite of the three this month so far. I think King Talk was still the best one.
Oh.
I thought
That was
they
the first
played
one I
it,
heard
but
from
I
him.
definitely did not like Grail War.
It's just Sivade always feels like to me. It feels like he's
Sivade.
Savad.
Savad, Sivade, Savad,
I'm pretty sure.
Savaden X Baka,
I'm pretty sure it's Sivade.
Sivade, Sivade.
It's definitely not
Salava.
Sivod or whatever he said.
Sivaden X Baka.
What? What are
That's what
we-
it says.
I feel like we're all on a different page here.
That's what it says.
Hold on.
Sivade X Baka.
Yeah, Savad.
Is that what it says on the
Ooh.
YouTube one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, his artist name's just Savade.
Okay. Anyway,
I
I feel like
The connection
feel
is
like-
not happening.
Yeah. My issue with him is that it always feels like he's trying to fit too many words into his rhyme scheme, and it just doesn't flow together as smoothly as I want it to. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I've had that problem with him on a couple ciphers where like
Yeah,
it would have been better if he just changed some of the words around or used shorter ones.
Yeah, because I feel like I thought the same thing in the first place I heard him, which was, I want to say, one of the freshman ciphers. I think it was the third one.
Wasn't he on the first?
I don't know. I think he was on the third one. But I felt the same way. It just feels like maybe a little bit more time to just like condense the words together a little bit better. Like maybe pick a better word that has fewer syllables.
Right. What do we think of the new McGuire track that came out? Because that's probably maybe the worst drop.
I'm gonna pass on this one.
Did you guys not like it?
I didn't dig Rex and Weevil,
I
I'm
love
sorry.
it because I love how fucking stupid it is.
I thought it was fun.
It was definitely fun. Like I could tell they had so much fun making that track for no fucking reason in the booth.
Yeah. I respect it. I'm never gonna listen to that song again.
Fucking
I think the
wild.
video is so funny too because the entire for no reason the AMV is like refilmed with a fisheye lens for no fucking reason.
hmm
It feels like one of those like early 2000s like grunge skate rap songs.
hmm
Eisen dropped a track with Donald.
Did he?
Yeah.
Wasn't
I
that
actually
last
did not
week?
peep that one.
We didn't talk about it last week, so.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to listen to it. I had it pulled up, but I never listened to it.
I missed that one.
Give me 3 minutes. Talk about something else. I'll listen to it real quick.
Who can we talk
Hollow?
about? Did Holla drop?
I don't know.
Oh,
No,
Dolly.
that was last week.
I know Dahlia dropped. Did y'all listen to that?
No, I actually don't follow Dahlia. I actually didn't know she made music like that.
Well, it's the first song she's dropped in forever. So
Okay.
yeah, literally the last one she dropped was in 2021.
I think the last time I heard Dahlia on anything was the
Conquest.
the song. No, it was the song she did with Mir.
High Beams, really? You didn't
Yeah.
hear the one with Connor, the Tengen song? I'm pretty sure that was
Oh,
after.
I did hear that one. Yeah. No. Okay. So yeah, it was that one.
Yeah.
I completely forgot she
High
was
Beams is
even on
great.
that.
I love High Beams. One of my favorite Mirror tracks, actually. But no, she dropped a new one. It's called Adjacent. And I thought overall it was pretty solid. The hook definitely was. You could definitely tell she listened to Never by JID and then made that song. Because the hook sounds super similar. But yeah, there's that.
Yeah, that was jobs for the week.
I mean, Dripstick dropped
weekend.
too, but I think Drip got a new mic because bro sounded different. And not a
I do
good
enjoy
different.
Gypstick. I actually need to do a dive into his older stuff.
Well, most of it's on YouTube because he doesn't post a lot on Spotify. His his Genshin track is fire.
I'm gonna let out a huge secret right now that most people don't know and that most people will disagree with. I very, very rarely listen to any music on Spotify because I think listening it to YouTube is better.
It's fucking wild. All right. Weird.
And that's not even like a hot take. That's just a shit take that I know. And the only reason why I like watching it or listening to it on YouTube better is because I don't have ads on YouTube.
Sounds like a you problem.
Well, it's not a problem at all. It's just like I don't know. Like everything that I listen to is on YouTube. The majority of the songs that I listen to and already have a playlist for are on YouTube. So I don't want to have to remake that entire playlist just for Spotify.
Spotify Premium, baby. It's great.
Spotify Premium does not let me transfer my playlist over to Spotify.
This is true, but it also sounds like a skill issue.
Okay, I'm back.
It's not like a skill issue. It's just I really am just too lazy to do it. Like to be fair though, there's like 800 songs in that playlist. I'm not moving all that over.
Make a new one.
True.
No.
That song was great, by the way. That was awesome.
Yeah, yeah. It's a good one.
Yeah, that's definitely going on the playlist. I don't put that many songs on the playlist, but it's definitely going on.
I put a lot on the playlist.
I'm just big John Old simp. He just makes good music.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say.
Do you guys have like a nerdcore overall playlist, or do you categorize things?
I have like my liked songs playlist that's just like has all the stuff that I toss on together, and then I have a couple of like more specialized playlists.
I just have one big nerdcore playlist, and then I separate it between like I used to separate it between rap and rock, but now it's just like normal nerd or just nerdcore, and there's nerdcore rock and metal.
Right.
Yeah,
But like in the nerdcore playlist, there's like over 800 songs in there.
I have a few playlists. I mean, I have some like older playlists that I have. They're more specified to like artists and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Wait, who said that Game Boy was their favorite drop this week?
That was me.
Yeah, you actually might be right. This was a really good drop. I didn't think about it until I looked, and I was like, oh yeah, that had a really good Black Diamonds verse on it.
Oh yeah, the Black Diamonds verse was heat.
That was clean.
The Game Boy hook was solid. Sean had
I
a
agree.
solid verse.
Game Boy,
Yeah, I
Game
really
Boy,
like Schwab's verse on that.
Game Boy getting better at writing good hooks for sure. Yeah, that was a
There's
good
nothing
drop.
new.
You said nothing new. Okay.
It's actually quite new. It came out this weekend.
True. You know who else dropped this week?
Remnant 2.
True. Remnant 2 did come out this week. No, Shadow dropped a track this week.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get to it.
Did not listen.
I gotta get to that.
He dropped it was with a Japanese artist.
Yeah, he dropped it yesterday.
Oh.
hmm
What
pretty
was
good.
it for?
I mean, for I don't like to make music.
No, like what was it about?
It's not like an inspired song.
Okay, so it's just an original piece.
Yeah, it's like a mixture of like English and like Japanese grime, just rap. But it's pretty good. And then he also asked to vote for him in the independent music contest that he's in. So go vote for Shouto and mention that he's going to be the Pirate King. All that good stuff.
Speaking of that, did you guys
Yeah.
watch the official trailer for One Piece?
For the One Piece anime or for the One Piece live action,
Yeah.
it looks surprisingly not awful.
It looks good.
Uh-huh.
Except for Arlong.
Yeah.
Arlong looks kind of fishy.
But what I
Pun
heard
intended. Pun intended.
I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
fucking kill you.
But like the rest of it looks like solid, and the CGI doesn't look too bad, and
what's the name of the author for One Piece?
Ichiro Oda.
Eiichiro Oda.
Oda, yeah. I heard that Oda made them refilm a couple of scenes like a fuck ton of times to get it right.
Well, yeah, so everything in the live action had to go through him.
Yeah. So which
Good.
gives me more hope that it'll be good. I mean, I'm not a One Piece fan anyway, so I think it'll be bad regardless just because of the source material.
Bruh.
But
I still just don't agree with the person they have casted as Luffy.
Yeah, and I don't get why you think that.
Just don't. It just doesn't look like
he's
that
just
could
racist.
be live action Luffy. What the fuck do you mean? My argument is that I wish he was more brown.
As long as it's better
I
than
wish he
Cowboy
was
Bebop.
browner.
As long as it's better than Cowboy Bebop, true.
Also, I really do like the guys they have playing Sanji, Usopp, and Zoro.
hmm
Usopp looks
Like
the
those guys
best.
are
Like
spot on.
the guy they cast for Usopp, perfect,
When I saw the trailer first, I thought that was Kai Cenat.
bruh.
Guys,
Ain't no
What?
that'd
way.
be wild.
That would be wild. But nah,
I do not
Usopp.
like
I
the
feel like that would
Sanji
fit.
one.
It'd be
I feel like that would
breezy
just fit.
Well, yeah,
with a
Usopp.
capital B.
Usopp looks the most perfect to me. Like if I were to see an Usopp in real life, that's what he would look like. So,
Hmm.
Sanji looks good. Zoro looks good. Nami looks good. I just thought it looks good altogether.
Yeah, speaking
He's
of
okay.
Mommy.
Mommy,
Mommy,
Uma, mommy,
We're not a milkman.
Oh.
mommy, sorry,
Muma, milf.
Mumam, yeah. God, that's like all the drops this week, huh? Oh, I guess Ham Sandwich had another. He had like his own drop with Mari.
Yeah, we already talked about that.
Yeah, but also the Mari drop with Ham.
We also talked about that.
Oh, okay.
2 for 2.
That was what we talked about when you were listening to the Chainsaw Man track
Oh.
again.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's
I
also
see.
anime that's been dropping. I haven't been able to talk about just because like
Oh yeah, anime.
I wasn't here for one episode.
I
I
haven't
missed
watched
another-
any. I haven't watched any of the new anime yet.
Yeah, I was.
Zom 100 is very good. I like that show a lot.
I have heard that Zom 100 is really good.
Yeah.
It looks well animated.
It is so funny. I watch it with my brother, and we were cracking up. This oh my god, the third episode's probably the best episode so far.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was at Comic-Con, so.
All I'm gonna say, new season of Tensei, currently second rated anime on any chart.
Why? Ew.
Because
That is not impressive.
you guys are whack. You guys just don't get it. I get it. It's fine.
Yeah, it's because I'm not jobless.
We do not relate.
Yep.
Or
I understand. Empathy is hard.
Not with that kind of person.
Okay.
Also, the
That's
vending
cool.
machine isekai is very funny.
see, I think you have a misguided term of empathy.
Uh huh.
I mean, empathy does not mean you feel sorry for somebody.
Yeah. It means that you can relate to the emotions that they're feeling.
It means you can understand the emotions they're feeling.
Uh huh.
It does not mean you feel sorry for them.
It's not about feeling sorry for them.
That's
Oh my
sympathy.
God. You guys are degenerates.
Mm-hmm. Sure. We're the
Is
degenerates.
this one school anime?
School? What?
With the girl, she always lose her glasses.
Oh yeah,
There's
yeah.
so many.
Someone?
That show sucks.
Isn't it like can't find her glasses in the title or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that's not as good as people were hoping it would be. It looks really cool. Like the animation looks strong,
Yeah, it got good animation, but
but
But is it
we're-
better than vending machine?
yeah,
no.
But that's the thing though. We're kind of moving into an era of anime, right, where the animation is just like cracked for like every studio, right? So eventually it does become like the good shows will be good, and the bad shows will be bad. Which
I like it like that.
Yeah.
Very cut and dry, black and white.
I dig it.
Yeah, I did
Like
see.
non-sequels, Zom the top one.
Yeah, because it's like JJK, which is
Oh
pretty
yeah, I
hyped
also
up
heard
right now.
JJK has been popping off. I have
Bleach.
I'm inclined. I might actually watch JJK.
I think you should.
I'm not a shonen guy,
I
but
think-
I might watch
Yeah,
it.
I
I
need to
think
watch
it's
the
very
movie.
overhyped, but I think it's still a good show to watch.
Yeah.
Still need to watch the movie. Then I'll get into the second season.
I'm not here for the
movie is
Gojo art.
Very good.
But yeah, actually, when I was at Comic Con, they actually had a whole like thing set up for Zom 100.
Oh yeah, how was Comic Con?
Comic Con was great, actually. Probably
That's cool.
'cause
How many
it was
days
my
were you there?
first
4?
4 5 days, I guess is the best way to put that. I don't know. It was
Mhm.
like I was there 4 full days from I'm trying to Thursday to Sunday, so yeah, 4 days.
Did
and
you
then
go there just
travel.
for the anime stuff, or was there anything else you checked out?
No, so I was actually there working. And then
Oh.
I had time outside of that to go look
Mhm.
at stuff. And yeah, they had a whole at the Viz Media booth. They had a whole Zom 100 like shark sculptured
Oh.
statue thing that you could take pictures in front of.
That's cool. I've only
How
ever
was my
been
job?
to
Let me travel the Comic Con for fucking forklift.
yeah, I've only ever been to one convention, and it wasn't Comic Con. It was over here in Oregon. There's a convention they hold every year up in Portland called comicon,
Mm. Yeah, it was my
which
first
is
time. It was my first time ever going to a convention like as an adult. So I'd been to
Mhm.
one when I was younger, but like didn't really
yeah,
remember anything. But
yeah. I was in high school the last time I went, so that's a
no,
decade
for
ago.
me it was even before that. Like I was probably like 11.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I've only
barely
been to
remembered
Comic
any
Con
of it.
once.
I remember
I think it
I
was
was a
back in
high
2007.
I was a high schooler and I had just worked my first full job at a summer over summer, and I spent all my fucking money at the convention.
Yeah, well, of course, yeah. I spent a lot of money.
Real.
Um,
That's true.
but
I bought never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
oh,
It's not worth it.
mm,
It would ruin my reputation.
that's crazy. What reputation?
Don't worry about it.
He kissed a girl and he liked it.
Oh,
True.
taste of. Anyways,
Her cherry
her
chapstick
cherry
for sure.
chapstick. Just to
For
try
real,
it.
for real.
Just to try
L
it.
flavor.
L flavor.
L flavor.
Tricks over here just eating chapstick.
True.
What was I
That's a good
saying?
one.
But yeah, no, there was actually a lot less anime stuff there than I had heard them talk about from previous years.
Right.
And there wasn't
Well,
any.
It is Comic Con.
Well, because there had been bigger, amounts of anime before, because there's still anime at Comic Con, but they didn't have any of like the movie stuff there, so like there was no like movie showcases and things like that because of the writer's strike.
Yeah, because of the strike.
Ooh,
So
good
there's
for them.
yeah, there was none of those like big showings or anything, and there's a lot less celebrities, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
But no,
I hope
I
that
mean,
strike works out.
yeah,
It's gonna be crazy. The movie industry is so fucked for the next year.
yeah. But I've been to both like Disneyland, Disney World, Universal,
Yeah.
up Magic Mountain and all those places. And honestly, I have to say, even though I was working at Comic-Con, I had way more fun this past week than I ever had at any of those places.
Hell yeah. I've never been to Disneyland, which is funny because I live on the West Coast. But I've been to Disney World a couple of times.
Yeah,
But
it's just
not
because
since I was a young child.
and I prefer Universal over Disney, and I think what I realized is that
Same.
it's just because I like the material, the subject material more at those places. Because I grew up on Disney and everything, but I love superheroes and Marvel and stuff like that, and Harry Potter and all that's at Universal. So I actually like the material more, and I can fan out over that stuff, which is why
Right.
Universal
Comic-Con.
just feels like a more adult place to be than
Yeah,
Disneyland because
Which-
everything feels like it's for kids.
Whereas like Comic-Con it was just an overload of stuff that I was into,
Hmm.
and
That makes sense. Comic-Con. I definitely want to go to a Comic-Con when I get time.
yeah, I'll probably go next year as well, and then maybe I'll go to New York Comic Con next year too.
Yeah, that could be cool.
Comic Con was fire.
But yeah,
It was the only Comic Con I've ever been to.
I bought a lot of stuff.
Oh my god, that was when I was getting in the fucking Bakugan and Chaotic.
Yeah, I've got.
Fucking Bakugan and Chaotic.
I met Stan
Holy
Lee.
moly.
So
dude,
weak.
I used to be into Bakugan.
Hey, when I was younger, I watched Bakugan. I get it.
Yeah, well, I actually had like a huge collection of toys too.
Oh, okay. I never had the toys. I had Beyblades.
I actually don't think I ever
I
watched
also
the
had
show.
those.
I was just into the
I was
toys.
into like all those shows as a kid.
I don't know. I just remember me and the kids at the park like firing off our Beyblades like on the concrete at each other.
See, because I had Bakugan and then my best friend had Beyblades,
Yeah.
so we just like swapped, and it was fun. But yeah, no, I bought lots of books, lots of prints. I have a couple figures.
Okay, that's cool.
Actually, I have quite a few figures. Got a few mystery.
Hentai books.
I got a few mystery boxes. No, so actually, I didn't buy anything like adult while I was there, because
Okay.
they actually didn't have a lot. Like most of it was pretty PG-13 there. I do have to say. Like there was one table where there was a ton of like hentai and comics and hentai
Mhm.
dojins and games and but I didn't really see too many figures. Like there wasn't any like, you know,
Lewd
lewd
figurines.
figurines, except for like at one stand. So they really
Yeah.
only had like one little section. Um,
Mm.
and I didn't buy anything because there wasn't anything that was like, oh yeah, I have to have that, you know.
Yeah, I have a figurine, but it's not. I've never like bought a figurine by itself. I have like I have a figurine that I got as like a Kickstarter, like a backer reward, because I was backing the English translation project for the visual novel Muv-Luv Alternative,
Mm,
which is a masterpiece, by the way, and definitely worth reading slash playing
I see.
because it
I
is
see.
so good.
Yeah.
Uh,
Not an anime for that.
it's fucked up. Yeah, they did make an anime. The anime is not as good,
I
but
Bad?
I got a
but the
couple.
the
Wait,
visual
you
novel's
finish.
fire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got a couple mystery boxes because
Okay.
when I got there, I knew it was gonna be a problem if I saw any cards, like
Uh huh.
collectible cards and stuff like that, or mystery
Yeah.
boxes, like gotcha stuff, because
Oh yeah.
I just fall for that shit. I
You're a
really
gambling
do.
addict. We
I'm a
got it.
gambling addict, like for real.
Gotta catch
Um,
them all.
but yeah, so I got one mystery box, and I got the main character from Squid Game as a Funko.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, and I got a couple other things, some cool stuff.
Hmm.
And I met some people too.
Oh yeah.
I don't know
Who'd
if
you
you
meet?
guys saw it.
Oh
Like,
yeah, yeah. I saw the list of the people that you met. That's actually a sick list.
yeah. And it was funny because
Who?
Lothar actually called me the old guy,
Hmm.
kind of when I said that.
Old grandpa
Grandpa meeting all those
calling
people.
calling you out.
Eh. But no, I met probably the biggest two were Todd McFarlane and Junji Ito.
Yeah, which is crazy. Being able to meet Junji Ito is really cool.
Yeah, I don't know if had been there previous years or not, but he was doing signings and panels and
Hmm.
he had a whole exhibit actually at one of the hotels nearby where you can look at all of his artwork, which is cool. And it's like I'm not a fan of horror like movies and stuff like that. Like I don't really care for
I
horror
am.
films and all that stuff.
I eat that shit up.
But I absolutely love horror art. Horror
Yeah.
art is amazing. I could put that I could look at that all day. So that's why I like his work.
Well, when you think about it, horror movies is just a lot of horror art moving at a very fast pace.
Yeah, and I don't like that.
Ish. Cool to meet Greg Baldwin too.
Oh yeah, for sure. Obviously I would have liked to meet Mako, but
Right.
RIP.
Indeed.
Yeah, he was
Oh.
cool. There was actually a stand there at Comic-Con that had like nerdy teas. And it was
Mhm.
great. Like they had a Iroh Jasmine tea there that I got. It was pretty
Nice.
cool.
That
And a
is
couple
pretty
other
cool.
ones. I've tried a couple
Go
of them.
go
They're pretty
set it
good.
up and start singing "Little Soldier Boy."
I hope not.
Just go start crying to yourself.
Ain't no way, bro. Well, no,
Uh,
there was some cool people.
nice. That's really cool. I'm glad you had fun.
I think
Said I went
that's
to DreamCon next week.
what about
One of my
DreamCon?
friends is going to Otakon.
That should have went.
Should have went. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna do NPC next year.
I'm hoping I'll have flight benefits by the time the cons roll around next year, so I can go to some of them.
Yeah. Definitely could do an RME meetup.
So
Red
true.
Red Moon meetup.
Yeah.
True.
They'll be there, so you get all
Red
the
Moon
mods
Airbnb.
together. You can have a mod meeting at NPC.
Big.
I won't be there.
Oh,
What?
no one asked?
Oh right, because you said
I
you wanted to go to a freaking
Yeah, I told you I was gonna go to Mardi Gras.
yeah. So
Hmm.
I've been to
Lame.
NPC before, and I want to meet you guys, but like I really want to just go to my Mardi Gras, get shit face plastered in the middle of the street, and end up somewhere the next morning. I genuinely do not care what happens.
Okay,
fucking
well,
wild.
stay
That's where they
safe,
flash
brother.
boobs, right?
True. That is where they flash boobs for beads.
Nice.
I like boobs.
That's true. Big
Same.
fan.
Big fan.
Has anybody watched the Rurouni Kenshin remake?
Did it come out?
Yeah.
I didn't realize it came out.
Yeah, the first couple episodes came out.
No, I'll have to check it out.
Speaking of that, Diggs had a drop this week.
Was it a Kenshin one?
It was a Kenshin song, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. I actually really liked his Buddha drop from the week before.
Diggs?
Yeah, thought it was a pretty solid track.
Man,
True.
Yeah, I like the Buddha drop.
I still
I
need
don't
to
listen to
watch
that
the
much
new.
Diggs.
I still need to watch the new fight from Record Ragnarok, the Buddha one.
man, you didn't see it,
I have so many manga that I need to read.
bro. I'll wait until you see it. Did you read it?
Read what?
The Buddha fight.
No.
Wait, did Diggs? Diggs had a Spider-Man 2099 song called Canon Event before DPS did?
Yeah.
Damn,
Not
that's tough.
surprised. Not surprised. But yeah, no. There's a lot of manga I need to read. I'm probably gonna read Jeez, I can't fucking speak. Watch the Buddha fight and then read the rest of the manga from there. I do need to read Chainsaw Man still.
Mhm.
I just finished rereading part 7 of JoJo.
Oh, wow.
So I started part 8 last night. So once I get through
Well,
that,
When you read the rest of Record of Ragnarok, you'll realize that Qin Shi Huang is that dude, and he's the best human character.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I also need to read Solo Leveling.
Yep, you do. Especially before the anime comes out.
Yeah, there's a few others that I wanted to get into too.
I
There's
highly
so much
believe
to
there
do.
would be a better human character than Adam.
Um,
I'm still so mad he lost that fight.
Adam's
Adam-
trash.
I mean, I'm not
Spoilers.
gonna say Adam is.
What are you talking about?
I'm not gonna say Adam is trash.
My
but,
least favorite character.
I don't even think Adam is as interesting as Kojiro, right?
Oh yeah, not even
So-
close.
I think he is.
I think
he's
the only
best.
one Adam is more interesting than is Lubu, and I like Lubu more.
Man, Lubu just trying to punch people, bro. He's just trying to
Nah,
fight.
Adam gotta be the best.
No.
I mean, Adam is kind of that dude, but again, I'm telling you, Qin Shi Huang.
He is him.
Qin Shi Huang is literally him.
I
This
mean,
dude, this
I'll probably reread the Adam fight in the manga, just to see if maybe I like him more from the manga because I did hear the manga part was better.
that's pretty good in the manga.
But Adam's just boring. Lubu is boring too, but at least his character design's cool.
How is Adam boring?
Dude,
Right.
he's a blonde guy with a leaf over his crotch, and all he is just a guy who fights for his family, and that's it.
Him.
Yeah, his family,
him.
which is all of humanity, because he's
Yeah,
the father of humanity.
He is the original unit. He's literally him.
And
Yeah.
He's file number 1,
Timothy.
and he can keep up speed with Zeus.
True.
there was nothing interesting in that fight.
You're so capping.
You did my boy dirty.
I mean,
Zeus didn't even beat him. He just died of natural causes.
definitely not natural causes.
I mean, he killed himself.
Maybe find a natural cause. Sure. He would have had that though.
He would have had it. I mean, he literally
had
would have if he didn't literally kill himself.
Oh, they be
No.
dying.
I mean, God, that fight wasn't like super interesting, but it's like I think the stakes behind. Let me figure out the best way to word this. I think that the implications behind the fight were really cool and really important, right? Because he did show, hey, we can stand up to the gods, right? I may have lost, but Zeus is like one of the strongest, and I almost took him down, right? Like I won the fight. I just, I died halfway through. And that's when Kojiro gets to step it up and be like, oh, we can actually do it, right?
Yeah,
Way
I
better
did like
fight.
the Kojiro fight, but I still think Adam. I'm not gonna cap and say it's the best fight in the show, but it is my favorite.
Interesting.
Because I do think the best fight in the show is Jack the Ripper's.
Man, the Beelzebub Nikola Tesla fight is really cool.
From what I've seen, the Kojiro and Poseidon fight is definitely my favorite.
That's
That-
really great.
Then the Jack one,
So,
and then I really like the Shiva fight, and obviously I haven't like seen anything past that, but I really like that fight, and I thought when you guys were like ranking your list that you put it too low.
I thought the Shiva fight was just like the better version of the Lubu fight.
I really wanted the sumo guy to win, but now thinking back, like, I can't even remember his name, so like, I
Wow,
just have
spoilers.
Oh yes, sorry.
That's
If
fucked
you
up.
if you somehow watched the Jack the Ripper fight and didn't watch Shiva,
Yeah. I can understand why they ended the fight the way they did. I think
same.
they've done like a pretty good job of making me not 100% sure who I think is going to win the fight.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think they do that very well because they give each character like flashbacks, background stories, like etc., and then they
Yeah.
make you feel somewhat sympathetic towards
Right, like I think the
both
Lubu fight
of
was
them?
like really obvious who was going to win. Maybe not in that way.
Actually, yeah, I think Thor was one of the only characters that didn't have.
No, Thor just like dropped the hammer. That dude gives no fucks.
Thor.
Yeah, nah, he was just straight up like, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, Thor. I think really the only backstory they really put into him was that one like. Oh,
The thing where he was like, "Oh, he fucked up everybody."
Yeah, yeah, and that was pretty much it.
Yeah.
Which it was kind of
Oh,
the story. I mean, Lubu did have a more interesting story, just in the fact that he's a
The
big,
cut the
strong
sky
guy,
thing was
and he
cool.
cut the sky. But yeah, that first fight was definitely here's the introduction to the series. Now everything after this gets fucking like
Yeah.
crazy.
Here is the strongest warrior of ancient China, right? I think it was interesting the explanation they gave for why it was Lubu and not Guan Yu, right? Because Guan Yu is like a more famous figure in China, right?
Mhm.
He's like literally known as the god of war. But it was like he was like, "Hey man, I may be the god of war. That dude, he scares me."
Have y'all played Dynasty Warriors?
Of course.
Yeah.
No,
Dynasty Warriors 4 Extreme Legends, it was my favorite game as a child.
Yeah, if you played
I've only
Dynasty
played
Warriors,
one Dynasty Warriors game, and it was the Gundam one.
That's tragic.
yeah, if
Tragic.
you've ever played Dynasty Warriors, then you know Lubu.
Yeah, Lubu is literally Lubu is that dude.
He is him.
He's
It's
a
funny.
nightmare.
Record of Ragnarok is literally just him versus him, you know?
Yeah, them. They are them.
It's just them.
So is there gonna be like round 2 for characters, or are they done?
Well, when the character loses, they die and their soul dissipates. So
Yeah,
probably
what do you
but
mean?
if they
What do you
win,
mean?
do they
What do you
fight
mean
again?
round 2?
no, they don't fight again. It's first to 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whichever side gets 7 wins first. is the winner.
I can't wait for Rasputin.
Yeah, I mean Rasputin. There's a couple of ways they can do it. He's got to be some like ancient wizard looking dude.
Yeah, especially the way they depict him, because there's a bunch of different depictions of Rasputin and what he looks like,
yeah.
and it's like I'm
It's-
excited.
It's got to be gangly, long beard wizard man.
Yeah, if anybody is him, he is him.
No.
Yes, yes.
You think if anybody in history is him, it's Rasputin?
Yes. If the things
No
about
way.
him are true, he is him.
Oh my god, there's no way.
Yes. I am dead serious.
No, like I said, Qin Shi Huang is my favorite character, though. I think you'll like him when he gets introduced too. Like I said, in the novel, in the manga, he literally gets introduced by walking through a wall, and they're like, "Hey, the door's right there." He's like, "Wherever I go is a door." He's
Spoiler,
like, "I don't."
Rasputin fights
I
Big
don't
Booba
give a
Lady,
fuck.
and they don't fight.
Big
Oh,
Booba
yeah?
Lady doesn't fight, I don't think.
She needs
Who's
to
actually-
fight. I need her to go. I'm
who's
tired of
left
looking at
on
her tits.
Who's left on each side? Record of
Did the
Hades
King
fighters.
Leonidas play go yet?
list. King Leonidas has not fought yet.
Okay.
Next up is Hades for the gods.
Hades and Qin Shi Huang fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good fight too. So we have Qin Shi Huang. Okay, so who has not fought in the novel yet? Leonidas. Raiden already fought. Soji Okita, Rasputin, Nostradamus, and Simo Haya. Oh, and Kintoki Sakata. And then, so we still have on the on the god side, we have
Is that the guy that Gintaki's based off of?
maybe he might not actually fight one of the. This is spoilers, by the way.
Oh, Tesla.
What
Tesla hasn't fought.
Nikola Tesla fought in the novel or in the manga. He
I
fights
thought we were talking
Beelzebub.
about in the anime.
No, he fights Beelzebub in the manga. And then round 9 is going to be Apollo versus Leonidas. And then who else do we have? We have Susano, Odin, and
Loki.
Anubis. And Loki. Odin, Anubis, Loki, and Susano are left.
Oh yeah. So yeah, Gintaki definitely was based off this guy.
Oh, okay.
Because they share the same last name, and it's Kintaki and Gintaki. Like,
Oh yeah, definitely based off.
that's
of them,
definitely
for sure.
gonna be it. And there's even a character in Gintama that's like,
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna get into spoilers, but it's
Right.
like, yeah. Anyways,
Oh, interesting. So I'm looking. I'm on like the wiki right now, and apparently a fighter can fight more than once if he wants to.
Hmm.
So we might see a character run back a second fight, and then a fighter can also switch teams if they want to.
well, yeah, because Buddha did that.
Yeah, Buddha did indeed do that.
What the Buddha do,
What the Buddha doing?
bruh?
What's the Heimdall fight?
Heimdall. That'd be funny. I will say, Marvel Heimdall is way cooler than regular Ragnarok Heimdall. Because Marvel Heimdall is dope as fuck.
I do prefer Idris Elba over drawn character.
Yeah. And he's just depicted as a more badass character in Marvel than he is in... Yeah.
Right.
I will say, one of my favorite characters in Record of Ragnarok, like, weirdly enough, is Hermes.
I can see that.
And it's like, when you're describing the show to somebody and they haven't seen it or anything, and you say your favorite character is Hermes, they're like, why?
Right.
Why
Like, what is
why
this?
Hermes?
What's this?
Probably because
Goofy...
he looks like the guy from Black Butler.
I haven't seen Black Butler. I know who you're talking about, but
I
Sebastian.
remember his name. It's something super up. Yeah.
Sebastian.
I have a tattoo on my left arm that a lot of people mistake for the Caduceus Hermes staff. It looks similar, but a lot of people mistake it for that. Cool symbol though. I mean, even then,
Yeah.
Hermes is an interesting character in a lot of media. I think.
Yeah.
Right. I think there's a lot of ways that you can do his shtick and make an interesting character with it.
Well, I just like that he causes so much chaos.
hmm
It's like he's just there to do what he wants, and he has the
Right.
power to do it. It's great.
Yeah. Wait. Sorry. You said what character are we talking about again?
Hermes.
Hermes. Yeah. For a second, I thought we said Hades for a second. I was like, wait, was I wrong? No. Hades do be fighting. Yeah, Hermes is funny though. I like
Hermes is great.
dressed as like the butler character is really interesting.
Man, when am I gonna see actual God fight somebody and just delete them from the game?
Actual god.
That's a crazy statement. Actual God.
Huh? I mean, Jesus is in Record of Ragnarok.
He is, yeah.
As a fighter?
No,
Jesus as a fighter would be fantastic.
no, he cheers on Buddha. He's like, yeah, Buddha's that dude.
Yeah, I rolled a joint with that guy.
I lived in a city
was,
with that guy.
Right.
Did y'all
It
watch
was like
that?
watch what?
The Buddha and Jesus in Tokyo or whatever.
No.
No.
I forgot what it was called. It's like Two Saint Men or something is what it's called.
I see. I'll have to look
Saint
that
Young Men.
up. Saint Young Men.
That's what
Interesting.
it's called. It's literally like Buddha and Jesus in
hmm
Tokyo, just living lives.
Wait, Kinshi Huang came up in the anime. He's
Yeah.
been shown.
Yes.
Hell yeah. How far is the anime right now?
Buddha
They
fight.
literally just introduced Kenshi Wong. And that's it.
Oh, okay. So we're at like episode 27, which is when he
Sure.
gets introduced.
Yeah.
Okay. I fuck with it. Wait, so is the Buddha fight over in the anime?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh.
And it was. I think it's very lame.
It was an interesting fight.
The second half of it is interesting because of Beelzebub. That's it.
hmm Yeah, I mean,
I haven't seen it yet.
I didn't
so-
know that was Beelzebub until they said it either, because I thought that was Lucifer.
nope. He is Beelzebub.
Beelzebub.
Beelzebub. Interesting.
Yeah, do we
It's getting in
want
a good spot then. Looking
we
forward to the
wanna-
next fight.
wrap it up here?
Yeah, let's wrap it up. I was about to say it, but I didn't want you to comment on me calling out the hour mark again.
You know, it is what it is.
I figured
You do be
we'd
the
let it
time
run a little
wizard.
bit. True. Well, I guess in short, decent drops this week. I didn't really have any that I thought were like ass.
Dripstick.
I mean, I was not a fan of Rex and Weevil, but
I love
Best
Drip
drop.
and I love Dripstick, but that new song was not it. He got a new mic. He had to have, and it does
Uh-huh.
not sound good. He needs to do some tweaking on that.
okay.
He sounds like a completely different person.
And also go out and see Barbie or Oppenheimer, whichever
Yeah.
suits your preference.
Barbenheimer.
Yeah.
Comment below which one you like more.
Yeah.
One
Shout
last
out.
question.
Yeah, one last question. Hit us, Tricks.
What y'all think of NPC streamers?
Oh, the NPC
No?
streams. Yeah, that's a thing.
I haven't watched any.
Don't
I
really
don't know what they are.
don't really care about that. I did see that the one girl who started the NPC trend, like getting pounded, but other than that, it's pretty good.
I'm sorry,
Oh.
what?
Alright, then.
Had to look
Yeah,
that
well,
up.
we'll see you next time.
Trix hasn't.
Yeah, shout out Ice Spice.
Shout out
I
Ice
don't know.
Spice. Our Lord and Savior, our God.
True. Did you guys see Doja Cat was like one of her fans was like, "Do you love us?" And she was like, "I don't fucking know you guys."
Oh, yeah.
Bruh.
We
Honestly,
do not
double,
claim her.
W Take by Doja Cat.
Yeah, W take, rip that one fan.
Rip that one fan.
Oh no, we do not claim her.
Crazy.
We only claim Ice Spice.
Only
Ice
Ice
Spice.
Spice.
Okay. Ice
No,
Spice
I
probably
hard
loves her
claim
fans.
Doja Cat over
And Lotto.
Ice Spice.
Oh my god.
But yeah,
The mainline nerdcore civil war. Ice
Ooh.
Spice and Doja Cat.
I'm on Ice Spice side.
Damn.
Doja.
That's tough. All right, I'm gonna watch Mumamu beat both of you up.
It's crazy. That's crazy. I just get it.
I'm gonna somehow lift and suplex Tricks.
I live in America. I can just get a gun.
Ooh, also
I'm
true.
bulletproof. I don't
That's-
believe in bullets.
I doubt
I
that.
don't believe in bullets.
Well, I don't doubt that you don't believe it. I do doubt that you're bulletproof.
Fucking crazy.
I'm
But,
bullet resistant for 5 seconds.
Right, and then you die.
And you die.
Dying in the
Um,
name of Doja.
It's when the owie sauce starts to come out that I'm like, oh, wait a minute.
The owies.
Yeah, we saw this. But yeah.
All right, that's it,
thank you all
that's
for
it.
listening. Thank you all for listening. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit the like button. Go to the pages commented. Go to our Twitter. Follow that. Retweet this thing when I tweet it. And
True. Repost it everywhere.
Like,
What-
subscribe.
Much
Check
love.
out our plugs. Go buy from your plugs. Go get plugs.
Stay horny.